Okay guys, some pretty surreal breaking news. Several US military aircraft have been shot down in Kuwait. Now this is being confirmed by Kuwait's Ministry of Defense, and videos show what appears to be multiple F-15E fighter jets spiraling to the ground on fire while their pilots eject and parachute to safety.
In the midst of the conflict going on between the USA, Israel, and Iran, let's talk about war. Specifically, the effects war has on the collective consciousness, courtship, mate selection, and dating. During times of crisis and chaos, uncertainty is really high, and uncertainty affects the quality of your decision making. And because everyone is making overall worse decisions, that becomes a force multiplier for the chaos. Basically just a bigger spiral of uncertainty as time goes on. To keep it simple, everyone is going to undergo a massive collective spike in cortisol. And it's usually at this point that people start looking for an outlet for relief. This is where dating comes in. According to evolutionary psychology, along with an increase in uncertainty comes the realization of mortality. And the moment an organism becomes painfully aware of its own mortality, the need to preserve its genetic kicks in. My favorite real-life example of that by far, by the way, is Nick Cannon getting 5 different girls pregnant the very next year after finding out that he had lupus. But I digress. The point is, desperate times call for desperate measures, and a bunch of very unique mating strategies are going to pop up on both the men's and the women's side. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some are going to be far more aggressive and violent than others. You'd be surprised how hard organisms fight to keep their genes alive. What's even more peculiar, and this is only specific to human females, is how quickly dating preferences change. Strong men create good times create weak men create bad times, and bad times create strong men, and the cycle continues, right? This particular war is one of those weak men creating bad times type of things. And when weak men who are the product of good times create the bad times, women begin to seek strong men. Not that they ever stopped, but during bad times, there's no room for playing around with weakness anymore. It's times like these that the concept of heterosexual males and the dandies pretty much go into hibernation. Because during the bad times, times of war, those men aren't needed anymore. For our modern times, that's our provider men, male feminists, looks maxers, all useless now. The demand for men who are calm under crisis, competent in chaos, and have actually gone through some adversity skyrockets. You saw a similar elimination process happen during the 2020 pandemic, and I gotta admit, I was one of the beneficiaries of that. During times of uncertainty, women naturally gravitate towards the men with the most certainty and conviction, even if it's delusional. Which is why now more than ever, your biggest, most important priority should be making sure that your self-image and belief are on point. And honestly, not just for the sake of attracting women, but for navigating what's to come. If the quality of your decision making suffers, then so will you. And you can only make high quality decisions when you have a mind that is sound and sharp and undisturbed by the chaos of the reality we're in. Now more than ever, I highly recommend that you go through my training program, Self Belief 2.0. I made that training program for times like this. And right now I'm giving you access to it for free. It's actually one of the many bonuses you get when you gain access to the interview, my language model training program for talking to women. And even better, one of the other bonuses is the OG Self-Belief 1.0, where I go over the winner's mindset and how to survive adversity in the midst of chaos. So you learn how to navigate women, how to survive adversity and resistance, and how to build unshakable delusional confidence and audacity. And you can gain access to all of this right now for free. You can start on your journey right now to build a life of real confidence and abundance, just like thousands of men all around the world before you. Just go to my page to learn more. Your future self deserves to know about and practice these things. One last thing to keep in mind, within every crisis is an opportunity for great and tremendous growth. Don't fail yourself. It's been Jason, favorite scientist, with all this information. I must be done.